Hi, it's me again. So, there's an organization I'm part of, and we are currently reading Atomic Habits. And to be honest, I'm wondering why it has taken me a long time, or why it has taken me this long to read Atomic Habits. Anyway, I just wanted to come up on here because I'm on a challenge, Atomic Habit Building Challenge. So help me, God. And today I wanted to talk about doing the hard things. As they say, Rome was not built in a day. Okay. Rome was not built in a day. It was a series of actions, small actions that led to Rome being built. And it took, um, let's say, for the Chinese War, for example, centuries, dynasties, generations upon generations, one small step at a time, one foot in front of the other. And when we talk about goals, setting goals, you just go, oh, I want to build a business, or I want to do my MBA or my PhD. Okay, that sounds really great, but a PhD, it ranges from somewhere between 4 and 5 years. But what's the plan right now? I want to record a CD. I want to write a book. Okay, that sounds all good, but what are the small steps that lead to that? Okay, SMART goals, as they say, SMART. Specific, S is for specific, M is for measurable, A is for achievable. I hope I'm right. I don't know. I can't remember. R is for realistic. You can go, I want to complete my PhD in 2 years. That's impossible. That's not realistic, right? Um, I want to lose 50 pounds in a day. That's not realistic, okay? So, realistic, smart goals. And T is for what? Oh my goodness. Why am I talking about this and I can't remember? I don't know. I will edit down there in the comments. But yeah, so it's like break down the big goals into smaller goals, right? Break it down. Today, maybe I would just, my thing lately has been no sugar. Okay, no refined sugar. I do use some honey. Let's just put it out there, no refined sugar this whole year. And I just started by just eliminating maybe 2 teaspoons from my coffee or whatever. You start doing, if you were putting 8 teaspoons, then put 6 today, and then tomorrow maybe put 5, 4. You just wean yourself slowly, right? And just break down the big goal into smaller goals. You want to go back to school. Okay, then apply. Find out what you need to apply. Download that form, apply, get your transcripts, upload your just do the small steps. That's the first thing. Break down the big goals into smaller steps, right? And then the next thing also is do the hard things. Do the hard things. Do things that scare you. Do things. I read somewhere, and I know it's not from the Bible. Sometimes we say things that we say, oh, God is, if your dreams don't scare you, then they are not from God. It's not in the Bible. People made that up. But I do believe there's some sense of truth to that, because things like, oh, brushing our teeth, washing our skin, taking care of our bodies or our skin, God is not going to come down and do those things for us. Saving money, working hard, going to work. God is not going to come down and do those things for you. He gave us the ability and the capacity to do that. There are things that God knows that we need help. Those are the things that He will come and help you. And those have to be audacious goals. Audacious goals. So create the audacious goals and do the hard things. Do the things that scare you. Do the things that you don't like to do. Lately, my one atomic habit that I've been trying to build is I've always liked hot showers, to be honest. I take hot showers. And it's not good for your skin in the long run, especially because you're literally burning your skin, you're stretching your skin. So I started taking cold showers. I didn't start with just like 100% cold. I just started reducing incrementally, right? Just reducing the hot water, just reducing until now I am able to take the cold showers. However, still, I just don't start on the cold. I hope someday I will get there. I hope someday I will be able to do an ice plunge. I don't know, my body just crawls inside of me if I just think about it when I see people do that. And I don't know. But there's some benefits to it, right? Shocking your body with just that ice cold water, and the temperature inside you just changes suddenly like that. Although for some people, I believe they can do it. For example, maybe if you have issues with blood pressure, because if your body temperature changes drastically like that, it may actually affect you, I think. So, anyway, saying all that to say, challenge yourself. Get out there and challenge yourself and do the hard things. Go run that marathon. But start training now. Don't just go out and be running a marathon. Maybe start with the 2K or something, then 5K, then, and train for that marathon. You have to train for it. The people who run marathons, they train. You can't just wake up and go run a marathon. You have to train. You have to take the small steps. And in the book Atomic Habits, James Clear talks about, for example, people who are not naturally drawn to exercise or working out. Your girl. Yeah. Sometimes you just start building the habit by maybe every day just put your gym shoes on or your gym outfit. Or for some people, maybe to get motivated, maybe you do need that cute gym outfit. I don't know. Whatever that motivates you, do it. But do those hard things. Challenge yourself. Get out of the box. Okay? Like, man, the past 2 years for me, they've been extremely challenging for me. Some of the things that I sign up for myself, honestly, I think twice. And I'm like, Isabel, what were you thinking? And sometimes it's too late. I can't go cancel. I remember I had something that I needed to do a couple of weeks ago. And I was just like, I'm just going to cancel. So when the person called and I wanted to cancel, I couldn't come up with a reason to cancel. So I just had to go and do this thing. But it was life changing, life changing. And the fact that I did that one thing motivated me to sign up for another thing and another thing and another thing, which sometimes with school and stuff, sometimes we get frustrated, right? When we are learning that new technology, to work on, and you get frustrated because you can't figure things out, and then you want to give up. But I always like to remind myself, why am I here? Why did I sign up for this class, right? We sign up for these classes to learn. And the learning curve is not linear. It's not straight like this going up, or it's like it's curves, right? Up and down and up and down and up and down. Sometimes you wake up and you don't feel like going to that class that you signed up for. You just don't, because your mental health is in a different space. Your mind, sometimes you just wake up on the wrong side of the bed and you don't want to do it. But oh well, you signed up. There's this one thing I signed up for. It was 20 weeks. And out of those 20 weeks, how many months is 20 weeks? 5 months? Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Yeah, so it's almost like 6 months. You can only miss two. You can only miss twice. And it's once a week for 20 weeks. If you miss more than two, they will kick you out of that program. Go figure. So it doesn't matter, come rain, come hail, come thunder, come sunshine. Sometimes I am tired, I'm dragging my feet, but I just think, oh my God, I can't quit. Because if I miss one day, they will kick me out. So I have to go. I have no choice, but I have to go. But guys, let's do the hard things. You have no idea. Even coming to do this live, I'm like, people will see my double chin now. I don't want to do it. And then I've been seeing other people. Some people maybe, I don't know, 100 years old. And they're out here sharing information. And I'm like, so what's my excuse? What is my excuse? I don't care. This might not look perfect. That's not even the point. Perfection is the enemy of progress, That's not even the point. The point is not perfection. The point is I am challenging myself. I'm doing it. I'm doing these lives and I'm going to do them. Double chin or not. You're going to see my double chin, but I'm going to show up. Okay? And I'm going to encourage you that you challenge yourselves, do the hard things, do the things that scare you. I don't want to say bad words here, but do the things that just like they give you the heebie-jeebies, like well, but don't go crazy though, because like for me, all of you Zimbabweans or Zambians or Africans, whoever knows about Victoria Falls and bungee jumping, that's something that I'm not thinking about doing. I'm not saying never say never, right? But knowing myself and my capabilities and my limitations, right now, I'm not going to go bungee jumping over Victoria Falls. I'm just saying, challenge yourself within the reasonable whatever, common sense. Okay, use your common sense, use your judgment, but do the things that scare you. And what do you want to be known for when you're long and gone? God forbid. I really hope you live up to a century or something, but tomorrow is not promised, right? What do you want to be remembered for? What do you want people to remember you for? If you have children, what do you want your children to remember? Do you want to be remembered as someone who gave up, or someone who always gave up when things became tougher? Or I want to be remembered as someone who never gave up. I will be that person in Jesus' name. By faith, I will be 100 years old and I will be your pilot. I will be flying your plane. I will be flying you. In Jesus' name, I will be 100 years old and I will be like, let's not give up, And also, age ain't nothing but a number. Our brains can stretch. Our brains can learn. There's nothing you cannot learn. I don't care what you've been told. I don't care how old you are. You can learn anything you want to learn, anything you put your mind to. Go and do it. There's no one person, no special race or that is special. You can learn anything. At 50, at 100, you can learn if you want to. Matter of fact, that's learning, challenging our brains is one of those things that even helps to keep our brains sharper. So our brains can stay sharp, It's learning, it's stretching our brains, right? So, yeah, I just wanted to say that. And enough of me for today, but I am going to come back here